sakes. Good hard slider, a true slider.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas.
You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Ripped down the first base line. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell. They look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
kept
his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. DeShields stands at first with 1 out. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He swings and misses, throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Drew Smyly is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this.
Leading up
but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher.
The right fielder.
Every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One and 2, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador.
And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right
Batting
there. Kept
fourth.
it in front of him. That's
third
all he
baseman.
could do right there, Dan.
Hunter.
If you were in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway in the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series.
The third
3-game series is tough,
number
but
21.
They have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Line drive to center field. Phillips is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom. Digging in, Jordan Luplow, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least.
The designated
10
hitter,
RBIs on 4
Jordan
base hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Brian Goodwin is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Odor gonna have to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
So stepping in,
Emmanuel
King, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Smiley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Down the third baseline. Wisdom moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Fontana, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big
hitting
hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to...
And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Settling in now, Sergio Mitre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Brett
and that misses ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Grounded to short. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the second baseman,
Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Montañez in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot. Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Smiley gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
Adalberto.
He's getting his baseball back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gallo.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And this is up and in, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Goodwin is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men
Number 21.
out. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher,
Here
Salvador Perez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and one the count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Perez leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Jordan Luplow,
the designated hitter.
Put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The left fielder, number 25.
Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position.
Goodwin.
Smiley comes set. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jet Bandy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Jet Bandy.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The first baseman,
stuff, Heidi, thanks.
Emmanuel.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. DeShields is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now
so coming to the plate,
the
Brett Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Phillips, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela,
the second baseman,
0-for-1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Smiley's ready. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Rafael Montanez. He singled his last time up.
Rafael
swung on, but fouled off to the left. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Goodwin ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that will go as a bunt single.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
right
Sergio Mitre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Throw to first. Not in time. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. DeShields leads off first with 1 away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
To second for 1.
Now back
on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yellow.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0. In is Jorge Soler.
Leading
He's
up
working on
for the
1 for
Royals,
2 games so far.
the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling
Now
all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Two and 0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Salvador.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter,
Jordan Luplow.
Jordan.
3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their
Your
at-bats.
attention, please.
He said there is nothing
Now
prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope,
Number
and that is
48.
exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off with the
Riley is on to
the
pitch
second
from the
base.
bullpen now to start inning number 7. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given him the lead right here late in the game.
21.
But it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up
Here's
next
the
for the
catcher,
Rangers.
Jet Bandy. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Bandy.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch.
Hitter.
Here it comes.
Michael.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This is line to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Nolan Fontana.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join
for the
us
Rangers
for the
thanks to the
traditional
RBI
7th inning
double.
stretch.
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Texas. Standing in, Brian.
Leading up for the Royals
to this point.
The left fielder.
First delivery
Brian.
to him on the way.
Goodwin.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Kevin McCarthy takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The center fielder,
so
number
with the left-handed
14.
hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Brett Phillips will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Your attention, please.
Will come on to pinch
He's
hit here in a big
Royals.
spot.
Number 15, Whit Merrifield.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in to second for 1, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Montañez is going to have room as he puts it away right in front.
Your attention, please.
Will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
For the Royals. Now playing
First
center
offering
field.
on its way.
Number 15.
No balls and 1 strike.
Merrifield.
The Royals are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Gannon swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Sergio.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bush is into the ball game
please.
now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number
digging in and looking for more. Jorge Soler. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bush comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right after hitters.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Soler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready once again, Salvador Perez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Perez.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Anthony Rendon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Rendon.
Strike taken up in the zone. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a double steal try here in the dirt. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen.
Jordan.
Force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that.
The tying run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's not in time. He's safe. As 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line.
Please.
Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Damon Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. From the stretch. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced foul off to the left. It's strike 1. Wilson, a 27-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a splitter. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Luplow, the runner at second with 1 away. Bouncer up the middle. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in once
now
again,
first baseman, Emmanuel King.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Montañez is over to take a look at it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs.
For the Royals.
Cody Allen
now
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Anthony.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joey Gallo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Joey Gallo becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
Rougned Odor.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there.
Number 21.
Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
next for the Rangers, Jet Bandy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. He gets the punch out, and the Royals finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final today. The Kansas City Royals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ben Lively claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cody Allen records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City.